Eze has already lost his position to Martinelli. The question has to be asked, why has Arsenal spent 60 million on a number 10 just to play him out on the wing as a left winger? Like that's not the position that he prefers to play. And immediately, as soon as he was subbed off, Martinelli scores a banger assisted by Trossard, and then Martinelli gets an assist and Trossard scores. The crazy thing is, these two players were meant to be replaced this season with this transfer window, bringing in Eze, bringing in Gyökeres, and then both of them were subbed on and they won the game for Arsenal. It's been, what, 6 years of Arteta, and I gotta say it, bro, he's just a questionable manager. He spent 60 million on Madueke. Like, why? Why would you spend 60 million on Madueke and then 50 million on a number 10 and play him as a left winger? It's just very questionable. And then today too, I'm not gonna lie, yes, they won the game, but the game that I watched was extremely questionable. Like, Arsenal did not comfortably win this game, and with the amount of money Arteta has had, they should comfortably be winning this game.
Come on, Trossard! That's what's up! That's what I'm talking about! That is the exact thing that we've been looking for. Score! Again! Very impactful substitute there. Martinelli gets an assist from, Leandro Trossard. Leandro Trossard gets an assist from Martinelli. I'm loving this. The power of depth. The power of having extra players. When you think that now you've studied us, we get to bring you a whole sort of new players that will come in and, of course, be able to score. We are happy. As Arsenal, we are happy. Thank you so much, Trossard. I salute you, my boy.
Martinelli has made it 1-0 to Arsenal. I have always believed in him. When he came on for Eze, I looked at that substitution. I said, Arteta, that is better. That is what I expect to see. And 20 seconds later, he scored. Martinelli, thank you so much. That would have been a terrible, terrible game. And you have just changed everything. One ball over the top. Great touch. Bang. Finished it. 1-0 to Arsenal. Let's wrap it up. Let's get the hell up out of the stadium and this game. It's been a poor game. As long as we win, who cares? 1-0 to the Arsenal Martinelli goal.
You're actually taking the actual piss, blood. You are taking the piss. The one man that Arsenal fans have been cussing. The game that Arsenal have been playing rubbish in. And he's just come on for Eze. Ran past the defence and scored that goal. And that's poor goalkeeping from Unai Simon. You should have saved that. I can't believe this is the man that scores it. In such a tight game that Arsenal have been in, he scores it. It's a flipping joke, man. I don't believe it. But it's currently 1-0 to the Arsenal, man. It's just a joke how they got it.
We are back. The brothers that invested in Martinelli, hold your stocks. Hold your stocks. This might be the most accurate pick of all time. Comes off the bench, gets a goal, gets an assist. That's exactly what we need. We're winning the Champions League, we're winning the Premier League, we're winning the World Cup.
Everybody, this is my reaction to Arsenal 2, Athletic Bilbao 0. And I just want to start off by saying, I'm from the US. Paramount Plus stinks. Their UI on their TV app is horrible. I had to watch the whole game on my phone because there was just a quote-unquote error every time I tried to start the game on Paramount Plus, and I just don't get why this has happened the past 3 years. It just sucks. Paramount Plus has to sort their crap out because it's a joke, honestly. But into the game, I think pretty dead for 70 minutes, but Arteta made probably the perfect subs he could have made. Martinelli, for me, gets man of the match. I know that's a wild thing to say because he's been awful for the past year, but I think he can be really good off the bench. I think he can get 10 to 15 goals this year off the bench. But yeah, him and Trossard, both goal and assist each. Like I said, perfect subs from Arteta. I don't think he could have made better changes. And that's what'll win you games when your squad's deeper and more quality can come off the bench when other teams are tired. So I'm glad that we have that. This is the most squad depth we've had in as long as I've ever followed the club, to be honest, since the Invincibles probably. Just great performances all around. Defensively, Mosquera was fantastic again. Timber was great. Rice looked a little bit shaky at times. Same with Zubimendi and Marino. The midfield wasn't as good as I think it can be. I would have liked to see Waneri come on. And then Hincapié and Norgard glad they got their Champions League probably not their Champions League debut. Nkapie probably got one before, but their Champions League debut for Arsenal and their debut for Arsenal. So good to see that. And it was comfortable in the end defensively. Once we go up by 2 goals, it'd take something magical to sort of beat us at this point because of our defensive record. But yeah, great performance. Martinelli, man of the match for me. I think he deserves it after what he's gone through. I've criticized him, but he took the goal greatly, and he made a great assist. He lifted his head up, which is what we've been saying for him to do. And like I said, he'll be fantastic off the bench this year, I think. I think 10 to 15 goals if he just comes off the bench when teams are tired. Not many people can keep pace with him, so we'll see. But then we move on to the game this weekend. I think it's against City. So that should be a big game. So I'll see you guys there. Bye.
Arsenal scored! Yes! Arsenal scored! Yes! The Bay's alive!
The Champions League's been back for 20 seconds and Arsenal have already broken a record. Arsenal are playing against Bilbao. It's a drab 0-0 game. It looks like that's how it's going to finish. Arsenal are playing against Bilbao. It's a drab 0-0 game. It looks like that's how it's going to finish. That's when Arsenal take Eze off for Gabriel Martinelli. In the 70th minute and the 57th second. I want you to remember that. Because after Martinelli came on and the replay ended and I look back up at my TV, I see Gabriel Martinelli through on goal. In the 71st minute and 8th second. And he scores. Just like that. He came on in the 70th minute and the 57th second. And 11 seconds later, he has the ball in the back of the net. How has that happened? It's a record for the quickest ever goal scored by a substitute in Champions League history. He had literally, I cannot stress enough, had just come on. Bilbao fans couldn't believe it. Arsenal fans couldn't believe it. Martinelli couldn't believe it. Eze had just been taken off, probably couldn't believe it. And I couldn't believe it. The way I saw this, looked down at my phone, and by the time I looked back up, I was looking at this, was literally like a jump scare.
It's only taken Martinelli 36 seconds for him to score the first goal all around for the Champions League new season and the first goal for Arsenal in on the new Champions League campaign. Martinelli, the guy that Arsenal fans have been questioning and Arsenal fans have been saying he needs to be gone. Martinelli comes on, Eze Gyökeres off, and bro makes an impact for Arsenal within 30 seconds, gets the first goal, and now Arsenal are winning in the Champions League, away from home by the way, against Athletic Bilbao, Athletic Club. This Arsenal side are looking good. A 1-0 win or not, it's an early kickoff 5:30 in the Champions League. And it's the first 5:45, 5:30, whenever it was, it's the first Champions League game of the new season. And Arsenal are out here still winning. Continuing on that brilliant form, man. Hey, fair play Arsenal, man. Serious team. They are nothing but once again a serious team full of good players all around. Let it be known that Martinelli is back. A goal and an assist for Martinelli straight after he comes off the bench. A goal within 36 seconds and now an assist to get Trossard on the score sheet as well. In the first game of the whole new Champions League season, first game of Arsenal's new Champions League season campaign run alone, Martinelli with 2 goal contributions straight away. And he is looking good on the ball. Bro, he's the perfect player to come off the bench and change the whole game around with this pace he has and the energy he can bring. Everyone's tired. Athletic Bilbao players, they just want to go back to bed. They just want to go back to their house and sleep. They look gone. And Arteta said, I've got another player in me. Brings on Martinelli, gets a goal, gets an assist, and Arsenal win 2-0 in the first game of the new Champions League campaign with a clean sheet as well. And Arsenal looking good this season. Not just in the Premier League, now in the Champions League. Performing at home and performing away from home. Back to back. Hey, 5th game of the new season and they only lost 1. Fair play Arsenal, man. Martinelli is back. You need a goal and you're bringing on Martinelli? Bro, what? Hey, Michael Arteta is cooked. I'm saying it right here, right now. Michael Arteta is cooked. He doesn't even know what he's doing no more, bro. Martinelli out of every other option you could possibly bring on. You need a goal and you rely on Martinelli. Arteta is out of options. Arteta is out of players, bro. He spent so much in the one transfer window for the summer. And he brings on Martinelli. What is Martinelli going to do for you? Hey, I do feel sorry for Gyökeres though. I'm not going to lie, man. That head collision got him out, and it could be a serious thing where they even kept him on for a bit. He got subbed off, no goals, no assists. He might miss the game on Sunday. Whenever they played Man City, Arsenal might have Gyökeres missing out on that big game, and they have no one else in the striking position to even cover for Victor Gyökeres' big role. Insane.